Ryan Eschenberg as part of the Lone Star Conference for Cardinal Week. We're here with men's soccer player Vincent Bailey. And Vinny, you've scored basically two straight hat tricks. How does that feel?
It's very good. Feels good to score so many goals. Obviously, I didn't expect to score this many goals, but I've had a good start to the season so far, goal-wise and performance-wise. Hopefully I can keep it going and get some more goals in the upcoming games.
And you had a hat trick against Midwestern State at Midwestern. You know, does that feel better than an average hat trick?
Yeah, it was extra special to beat them in overtime and to beat them and in the 45-game unbeaten streak. So that felt extra special to score there.
And 2-0 in the Lone Star Conference already. Do you feel that you have a shot at winning your first Lone Star Conference title?
Yeah, honestly, I think we can go unbeaten for the rest of the season if we keep on performing the way we've been doing. We've had a couple of tough games in the conference, but gladly we came out on top, won them both, and hopefully we can keep it going in the next few conference games.
And speaking of towards the end of the season, the NCAA decided to go back to the playoff format where the Texas teams are involved with the Colorado teams. Do you like that format change?
Well, we knew at the start of the season it was going to be tough, seeing as they're only going to take 3 teams, but we've done well so far. It doesn't really make much difference because we still have to be one of the top teams in the region, so it doesn't really matter to us, just as long as we're performing well.
Okay, so you come from England all the way to Texas to play soccer. Is there a really big difference between the two styles of soccer that you've noticed so far?
What I've noticed is in England it's more technical, and over in America it's like more athletic players, but there's not much difference. It's still as competitive and everyone enjoys it just as much.
Started off the Lone Star Conference 2-0. How do you feel the first 2 games have gone? And how do you feel that the future Lone Star Conference games are going to go?
Well, the first 2 games were wonderful. I mean, both top 25 teams. We took care of West Texas here 4-0, which is we've never had a result like that with them here. They've always played us well, at least here at Incarnate Word. As far as Midwestern going to their place, that was another big result. I mean, they had a 45-game unbeaten streak, you know, and we went to their place and beat them in overtime. So starting off 2-0 is a great start. As far as the upcoming games, every game is going to be tough. We got 2 more with Eastern, who won the Lone Star Conference last year, so home and away, which will be tough games. But I'm expecting, 4 more tough games.
And you were talking about that 45-game home unbeaten streak. It was 2007 whenever Incarnate Word beat them last. Mm-hmm. How was the atmosphere after you'd beaten them?
Well, the guys, they enjoyed it. I mean, it was something where, you go to their place and it's, the fans are into it, the alumni's into it, their red shirts are into it, and, coming back in the last 2 minutes and to put it in overtime was great. And then to win it in overtime, any game, I don't care where you're at, the players are going to celebrate. But knowing that it was a special place for us to take care of business, that meant a little bit more, I think.